So do a magic ring. Chain 1 and then 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we are going to pull this to make a circle, and we are not going to add a slip knot, we are simply going to increase it. So for that I'm going to, in the next step I'm going to add 2 SC in each stitches. So this is the first one, okay, and I'm going to insert my hook for my first SC. So this is the first SC and this is the second SC on the same chain. So there are 2 SC on the same chain. So now I'm going to mark it with one left out yarn. So repeat this for all the 6 chain. So it will be 6 into 2, totally 12. 12 single crochet we have to put in this round 2. 2, 2, 2. Okay, and then the next round, sorry, let's just complete this round with 2 SC in all the chains and check the count finally. So I'm going to do the last one. 11, 12. You can count it and it should be 12 now. Okay. And then 2 AC here, which means increase. 1 and 2. Okay. So the next one will be 1 AC again. Here it should be 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like that we are going to repeat 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is done. And now what we are going to do, we are going to repeat the same pattern in the next 2 rows. So for the first row, again it should be, so the count should be 18 now. I'm going to take the marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Okay, so like this, one more round. So see, the inner part will be like this and this is the outer part where you are working. Okay, so do one more line. See, now we are done with the 2 rows of the same pattern. So here there is one portion is done, and we have to repeat the same in the next side. I'm just going to cut the yarn here, and I'm going to do a lock, so tie the knot. So just I did a lock. So now this is done, and I'm going to repeat the same. So we did 6 SC and then into the magic ring, and then we have done with the 2 AC in each. So totally it should be 12, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So I'm done with the 12 SC on round 1. So the round 2 is completed. Now I'm going to take round 3. For that, first SC, and I'm taking the marker here. So we are going to do the third round. So in third round it should be 1 SC in the first chain. So in the first chain we did 1 SC, and I'm going to put the marker here. Okay, and in the second chain we are going to put 2 SC. 1 2, then again 1 SC, 2. In the next chain it should be 2. 1 SC, here 2 SC, single chain, but it should be 2 SC. Okay, like this we have to complete this round. 1 SC and then 2 SC. So 1 2 1, and the last should be 2. Okay, so the third round is completed. What about fourth and fifth rounds? It should be the same pattern, just no increase, simple same pattern. So then we will be getting the similar one like this. If you are repeating the same pattern, it will be in a same repetition, right? So we are not increasing, and that's why you will not get any flat, and it will come in a curved way. Okay, let's repeat the 4 and 5 with the same 1 SC in each stitch, which means what? 1 SC in all the stitches, and complete the round 4 and 5, and we'll meet at the end of round 5. Okay, so I'm going to start 4th round, and we'll see at the end of the 5th round. So here we have 2 portions ready. Okay, so for one you can cut the yarn, and for the other one don't cut the yarn, just keep the yarn be ready with you. Okay, just for continuing. And here it should be how many, like 18 and 18. So that should be 18 in the last 5th row count. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to do 9 stitches in the second half portion. Okay, start with the first one SC. I'm going to do 9, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So we made 9 stitches here in the second portion, and we are going to join with the first portion. So here we have to complete the 18 stitches with the same, like you have to keep the both the portions like this, and just take this portion, okay, front, and insert it here. So we are going to keep these two portions here, and we are going to insert the yarn and we are going to join it, and we'll join the slip stitches, single crochet. Continue with the single crochet. So just take this and pull this yarn and do the single crochet. Okay, continue. 3, 4, 5 and complete the single crochet in this portion. 7, 8, so totally it should be 18, right? Twelve, 12 and we are close to 18. So now we have to do the remaining 9 stitches in the first portion. So you just continue with the first one and take 9, 2, 3, 4, 'So now you will get the top portion of the heart. Okay, so here the joining portion where we did, right? So here there will be one knot inside, and yeah, if we can sew this. If the hole is bigger, you can sew this later. See this part, we can sew it using the needle. You have to just hide this one later, okay? Or at this point itself we have to insert it into the needle. I have given only the smaller one, but yeah, so if you, this is the last which we cut the yarn, right, for the first one. So that part, so there you just leave some big long tail while we cut the yarn, so that you can use it for sewing. Okay, so now for me I don't think it is that much big, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, and we have to do one SC in all the stitches, and we'll meet at the end for this next round. Okay, so for the 7th round we are going to do all the SC in all the places, and we will meet at the end. Okay, and use stitch marker. So when you finish the SC in all the places, you will have the count of 36 at this moment. Okay, so now we are going to add SC in 4 places. Okay, so right now we are going to decrease. So first 4 should be SC, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 SC. And what we need to do, we need to join 2 into 1. So decrease SC2 together, SC together. Okay, 1, 4 SC again, 3, 4 SC and SC together. So which means 1 you insert, and the second one also you insert and take everything out. Like this you are going to do SC 4, 2, 3 and 4, and then take 2 into 1, just complete this round with that 4 SC and 1 SC together. So we are done, and we are going to repeat, sorry, not repeat, we are going to do 1 H3 in the next round. So totally there should be 30 single crochet in the next round. So yeah, please go ahead and do 1 SC in all the places, okay, for this round. So now in this round we are going to do 3 SC in the first 3 chains. So the first chain should be this, right? So let me pull the yarn for the first round. So this is the first round. Like this I have to do 3 more rounds with single crochet. 1, 2 and 3 SC, and now SC together. So this is one decrease, and then 3 SC, 1, 2, 3 SC, and then SC 2 into 1 together. So again SC3. So just complete this round with SC3 and 1 SC together, and repeat the same process throughout this whole row. So now we are at the end of the row, and we are going to do in the next round, it should be 1 SC. 1 SC in all the chains. Sorry. So do 1 SC in all the places, and we'll meet at the end, okay? So we are at the end of the row. Now we are going to do the next round. So in the next round, it should be 2 SC in the beginning, I have added 1 SC, so my stitch marker, okay. So 1 SC I have done, and I'm going to do the second SC, and now we are going to do SC together in the next step. SC together, so 2 SC, SC together. So that is what we have to follow now. 1, 2, and then together now. Okay, so 1, so first and second 2 SC, and in the next stitch we have to take 2 into together. So okay, so just complete this round with the same 1 SC in 2 places and 2 stitch. We are done with 2 SC and SC together. So now we are going to do in the next round full SC. So simply no pattern, it's the same 1 SC in all the places, okay. 1 SC in all the places. We'll meet at the end. So at the end of this row you will having 18 stitches, and it is this time you can start stuffing. So see here, you got 75% of the heart. So now you can start stuffing. You can use fiber fill or cotton for this, and because from here we are going to decrease it, and so this is the time you can stuff the cotton inside your heart. Okay, so in the next round we are going to do 1 SE in the first stitch, and SE together in the next stitch. 1 SE and then the SE together, which means 1 decrease, 1 SE, 1 decrease, 1 SE, 1 decrease. So I'm at the end of the row now. So in the next round, start adding 1 SE in all the places. So this is my first one, and you should have been 12 at this moment, 12 chains at the end of this row. Okay, 1 SE in all the places. So there are 12 SE at this point now, and now we are going to do SE together. So for 12 stitches, if we do SE together, totally we will be getting 6 stitches at the end of this row. So at the beginning only we have to do SE2 into 1. So 2 SE, I'm making it 1. Okay, like this we have to do for all the stitches. SE2 into 1. So finally you will be having a small loop. Just stuff accordingly, and then so the final so you can pull out the left out yarn which you have used for the marking. See, this is done, and here you have one small 6 stitch round, right? What you can do, you can simply cut long tail in the yarn, and you can sew this hole with the help of needle. So take the needle and put this part in the needle, some big needle you can take it, and then just fill this places, like you have to sew this place, and so the heart will be ready. See, so I have done with my pink color heart. So we need to sew this part.